Ladies and gentlemen, it is karaoke season.
The 2018 New Mexico State Fair Karaoke Showcase. We will hear over 300 songs sung in 13 venues to find the top 96 adult and top 12 minor karaoke enthusiasts. And then finally, the 2018 New Mexico State Fair Karaoke Champ. To become part of this massive event, simply log on to callmeoz.net and click on the New Mexico State Fair Register Here logo.
And welcome to Call Me Oz Live. Once again, it's Wednesday. Can you believe another week has already passed us by? I sure can't. Can you, Millie?
I can't either, Oz. It just goes by like that.
Like overnight, you know. By the way, everybody, in case you don't know, this is Miss Millie Wilson, one of our amazing coaches for the New Mexico State Fair. How you doing today, Millie?
I'm doing okay. Can't complain. It's Wednesday.
Good. Don't complain. No one wants to hear it anyway. So for those of you who don't know about Miss Millie, not only has she been a coach for the last 2 seasons of the New Mexico State Fair, but she was one of the champions, our very first set of champions that came out of the State Fair in 2014. And she's just been a helpful hand along the way, the whole State Fair. And this year she got attacked by cancer, and she fought it head on. So why don't you tell him a little bit about that, Millie?
Well, in April, I was diagnosed with stage 2B lung cancer. Had the upper right lobe removed of my lung. I'm now receiving chemotherapy, and I'm kicking cancer in the cojones.
Hey, that's...
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. So
Yes.
we want Millie to stick around for a long time more, right?
Definitely.
Definitely.
And I will be here. I will definitely be here. I was here the inaugural year, and I'll be here the final year, whatever that might be.
Good. That should be 10, 20 years down the road.
Yeah, no?
So we're good with that. Yes. So I just want to say hello and a welcome to John and James and Michael and Amos. Thanks for joining us. We got some great things to talk about here. First thing I want to talk about was the sandbar last week. So that was on Wednesday. It was the night after the audition at the library. We still ended up with a pretty good amount of singers. I think we had 27 singers that night. And so the Sandbar does karaoke every Wednesday with Famous Amos, and it starts at 8 o'clock, goes till midnight. Guess who the winners were, Millie? You will never believe this.
I wasn't there because I wasn't able to make it, but yeah, I would really like to know who won.
So Mr. Karaoke was the grand prize winner.
Really? He won $200.
Can you believe that?
Good for him.
Yes, that was insane.
Wow.
I can't remember the orders of the other two, but Emily
won?
Emily won.
Oh my goodness.
And
so deserving.
I know, right?
Wow.
Poor girl, she never wins anything. It was like, woo-hoo!
But she deserved that win.
She did. I was so excited for her.
Yeah.
And then Cliff Campbell won.
No, Cliff.
Oh
my goodness. What a wonderful lineup to win that night.
It was insane. It was perfect.
Well, I'm certainly glad I didn't go.
Because you would have won.
I would have won. That's what it seems like.
I know. Well, Call Me Oz staff people can't win anymore.
No,
so
not anymore. So we don't do that.
We've decided that I've held back on that rule for years because I hate that rule. But
well, it's fair is fair, you know?
Yeah, and it's come to the point where it's kind of like we have to do that.
Yes,
so.
I agree.
So after the Sandbar singing went, God, I had such a busy week last week. I had 4 events back to back. Then on Friday came along the Trujillo Family Cancer Fundraiser. Speaking of cancer.
Yes.
He was my special guest on the show last week, and he told us all about what was going on. We're going to talk about that a little more in the show. So that was Country Joe was the KJ. He did great.
He did.
And we raised over $2,800 for that family.
Hallelujah.
Amazing.
Yes.
We have a powerful family.
Yes.
So we're going to talk a little more about that in a little bit because we actually have a really cool video that we're going to show you. Something that happened at the fundraiser that was not planned. It was not scripted. It was not intended, but it happened.
And it was
So,
epic.
it was very epic. Yes, let's just say that I lost my shirt. So anyway, I wasn't nowhere over the weekend except moving into the mountains. You know, I swore that I would never move back to the mountains because of the winters after living in Edgewood for 16 years, but doggone it.
Yeah.
You know, when things happen, you just got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, and if you're drawn to it, I say go for it.
Yep. Yeah, I showed video to Milli of my new living quarters, and can you blame me?
I don't blame you. I don't blame you a bit. It just seems so serene and so you.
It
And
is.
you can just get away from the hustle and bustle when you need to.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
It rained for like an hour and a half yesterday. And I'm not talking drizzle stuff. I'm talking buckets of rain. Just boom, boom, boom. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I wasn't excited about the 4 days of moving though.
I can imagine.
I
But
even lost a freaking tooth.
You know, and that just goes to show that you are so determined to make your life smoother that you're willing to lose a tooth to get back up to wherever East Mountain part of the world.
Right? I
You
lost
know?
a shirt. I lost a tooth. Do
Uh-huh.
I care? Not really.
Not really.
You know, life goes on. One way or another, it'll come back to me.
And it will, guaranteed.
Yes. I just have to
Guaranteed.
live toothless for a couple of days. So howdy, Trina, Angie, and Letitia. Tisha, you need to stay watching this show. You really do.
You do, girl.
Gee, I wonder why. I think you know why. So here's where I'll be tonight. Nowhere.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, actually, I'll be at home tonight, and here's the cool thing of all. I can actually sing on my stereo system now.
So you don't have to go out to sing.
Yeah, that's a thought. That's a thought. Maybe I just won't go out anymore. What do you guys think of that?
No. You know that won't work. It'll be like that year you tried to retire, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It
But I
won't
will
work.
say this. I am not going out anymore until after the fair. So the next time y'all will see me is Saturday at Camino Real and then at the New Mexico State Fair for 11 days. But you will not see me anywhere in between that time.
Right.
It's about that time to lock down. There's a lot of paperwork that gets involved in getting all this set up, and that's what I have to focus on right now. So let's talk about Camino Real this weekend.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's the last one.
Yeah, and it's filling up. I think we only have 3 or 4 more spots left. Not even. I think we only have a couple spots left by the one that I saw today. So if anybody wants to be at the fair, this is your last chance. Camino Real Winery and Tap Room. This is in Los Lunas. It will be hosted by KJ Danielson. 5 out of 15 will go to the New Mexico State Fair. Check-in time is between 7 and 7:30. We will take walk-ins from 7:30 to 7:45 to fill up. So it starts at 8 p.m. sharp. Casa de Pizza, their next door neighbor. You can order food from them. They do pizza and Italian food. You can order food and they'll deliver it right to you in the winery. You don't even have to lose your seat to get food. Isn't that a good thing?
That's wonderful. Is it kid friendly?
It is. Actually, yeah. Camino Real is family friendly, so that means that you can bring your whole family to support you. You don't have to look for a babysitter.
Excellent.
You can come in out, have a good time. That's all there is to it. I think we're going to have a great night. I think it's going to be a great way to end the season as far as the venues are concerned. So that's where we are. I'm excited.
Yes.
And we'll go from there. We'll see what happens.
It's going to be a blast.
Oh, yeah. Blast and a half.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So anyways, of course, I want to welcome aboard Adam and Elizabeth. And we were just talking about you, Danielson. And welcome aboard Jeanette. So hello to everybody out there. I'm going to take you on the website real quick here. Just show you a few things that have been updated that you might want to take a look at. So over here on the website, but before I take you to the pages, I actually want to show you something that I just happened to notice on the main homepage, and that is the ad for the schedule during the New Mexico State Fair. We're going to talk about this a little bit more here, but this has the entire schedule for the State Fair. It tells you when there's open karaoke. It tells you like when the adult showcase nights are, the semifinals. So you can pretty much see everything that you want to see. But so what I'm going to show you as far as pages are concerned on the website today is, Miss Millie, did you know that we have comedy on the website?
I did.
So Brandon has
I
done
did.
some serious updates. If you click on comedy, you go to their No More Laughs page. And when you come down here, he's updated quite a few type of stand-up comedies and open mic nights over here. So that's really cool.
I knew about the comedy. I didn't know had grown so much.
Yes, and we're going to be hitting up comedy venues to take these spots right here, which will be enhanced listings.
Nice.
And then up here, this can be the featured event. We also have one more thing to think about. If you do comedy and you want to get on our referral program, they can click in here and they can actually add to our referral program. And then if somebody's looking for a comedian, then if you're on our list, we'll call you. So it's kind of a cool thing. Then the other page that I wanted to showcase is back to the home page is the live music page. So this has been something that's been getting updated pretty regular, and now it's definitely ready to go. We're going to do the same thing with the enhanced listings. You come down here, and this is showing where you can go for live music on Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday.
Oh, that's grown a lot also.
Like every single night,
Wow.
right? Yeah, they've been keeping track of this and listing that. And then if there's a venue that wants to do that, to be specially listed, they could fill out a little form on the bottom.
Excellent.
So I think that's pretty cool. The other thing that we're going to talk about a little bit more as we go more into the show is sponsorships from the New Mexico State Fair. We are still taking sponsorships. I have a very important meeting for a big sponsorship tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But hopefully we'll get this and it'll all work out and we'll all be walking around the state fair with something very special on our backs.
We love very special things on our backs.
Right? If you're interested in sponsoring even $1, here's the way you can do it. You can hit this button right here. That takes you to the New Mexico State Fair homepage. Right down here, you click on where it says sponsorships. That'll take you over to the sponsorship page. And when you come over here, like let's say we've already purchased the bandanas, but if you wanted to sponsor the bandanas, or even portions of it, you can click there and it takes you to a GoFundMe page, which is where you can donate $1 or $5 or whatever you want to do. So that's the way we've done that.
That's really cool.
Right? I thought that was a great idea.
And you can do it anonymously if you choose to?
You can do it anonymously in any single amount.
Okay.
So, and it's set up that way for all the different types of sponsorships that can be done. So
You can even sponsor the cakes at the end.
yes, which by the way, my daughter is going to make the cakes for that. So
Are they going to be chocolate?
she's going to do a chocolate cake, a white cake, and we haven't decided on the other cake.
That's okay, as long as there's a chocolate one.
Yeah.
And nothing else matters.
Yeah, right? We figure we're going to have 3 different cakes. We were going to do one big sheet cake like we've always done, but we decided to do 3 1/3s.
Nice.
And then that way we have 3 different varieties.
Because your daughter knows how to bake a cake. I remember that one cake for Disco Nanny's
Yes.
birthday.
And
It
if
was
you've been
chocolate.
watching some of the pictures on Facebook, her little cake pops that she does. And,
Yes, she's
She
getting really
enjoys it.
good.
yeah. So
Really good.
that's going to be fun this year. So, yeah. So, anyway, howdy doody there, wifey Dizzle.
Wifey Dizzle. Hey, girl.
Right? Say hello. Hello. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Dinner and the Magic Show.
Oh, yes. I have tickets already. Did I tell you?
Yes, you did tell me you already bought tickets.
That's right. Out the gate. I had mine the first week.
You didn't even think about waiting on that
I
stuff.
know. I didn't want to
No.
miss out.
Right? So it's been rescheduled for October 19th. That is actually going to be the 1-year anniversary for Red Velvet Underground.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So we've spiced this up just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we actually have a comedy show from 5 to 6.
Okay.
Dinner and a magic show from 6 to 8. Live band from 8 to 11. So this is a whole night of entertainment. The live band is no charge. That's after the big thing. But the for the comedy, dinner and magic show, it's $40 if you go buy the ticket in advance from Red Velvet in person. It's $45 online with Hold My Ticket, or $50 at the door.
It's still not
And
bad.
yeah, right?
An entire evening of entertainment plus dinner, plus you can get a live band afterwards.
Hmm.
Wow.
The dinner would be $25 alone.
Alone.
Yeah.
That's right.
And 2 magician shows, a 2-hour magic show.
That close-up magic is phenomenal. I love magic.
Oh, and from what I understand, it's going to be very interactive and
Ooh.
like right on your table kind of
Really?
stuff. Yes.
See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be an event that you don't want to miss. So,
I mean, in Albuquerque of all places, we can actually do this.
yes.
And I'm hoping everybody out there takes advantage of it.
I hope so too,
You know?
because I hear a lot of people that say they want to see this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But of course, they need to understand if they want to see it, then it needs to be successful.
Right.
So that they'll redo it again,
Redo it
and
again.
again and again.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you have to support it in the very beginning.
In the very beginning.
You have to.
Yeah. So, moving right along. So, how long have we been taking names for the dinner and a concert?
Oh, gosh. Good long time.
Long time. I
What,
mean,
April?
I think we
Was it
started
April or
in
May?
May or June,
Okay, May or June. That's a long time.
all the way until so this Saturday at Camino Real, the last chance to get to the state fair, will also be the last chance to be entered into the dinner and concert giveaway.
Yeah.
So we will also be doing the drawing that night.
And who's the concert, Oz? Do we know yet?
No, it's on September 30th, though. So if you want to look it up, you can
Yes.
find out. I had this crazy dream about Ozzy Osbourne last night. I had a dream that we went to dinner. It was interesting.
And where'd you go to dinner?
I don't know.
You just went to dinner.
I don't know where it was.
It was just food.
It was just food, and I was sitting there with Ozzy having dinner.
Wow.
It was-
Did you both have black nails?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
But
it's the
he does
little
paint all of his
nuances.
nails black.
Well, were they painted?
Or at least these ones, huh?
And you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Well, his hands probably weren't showing. So he didn't actually eat. So you didn't see his hands go to his mouth. It was just food.
He probably just looked at the food, yeah. Well, I know that when they went to Hatch, they talked about the green chili shake. Did you see that video?
No, I did not.
You didn't know that? Yeah, so, okay,
No.
so Ozzy became a member of Chamber of Commerce in Alamogordo.
No.
Him and Jack were doing that tour show not too long ago, and so they were in Alamogordo, and they came on the bus, and one of the city people, and he became part of the Chamber of Commerce.
Wow.
Yeah, and then from there they rolled over to Hatch, and they went to that restaurant. I forget what it's called, but it's that one place where everybody knows it has all the critters and stuff out there. But yeah, but they showed him walking in and getting
A green chili
green
shake.
chili shake, and then there was a mariachi band that sang "Paranoid" in Spanish.
No.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how we started talking about Ozzy, but anyway, we're
You're
giving
talking about
away
dreaming.
2 tickets to this concert on September 30th. And if you are there and we draw your name, you will also win a $50 gift certificate to Casa de Pizza, the place we just talked about.
Right.
So that makes
That's
it
why
dinner
it can
and a
be.
concert.
Okay.
Now, if you're not there and we draw your name, you still win the concert tickets, but the dinner is mine.
See? So
And
you
I'm
got to
being
be there.
serious about that.
You got to be there. Come out to El Camino.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday the 25th.
Yep. If you have signed up for this during any of the editions, which there's a lot of names in there, I suggest you be at Camino if you want to win the dinner. Otherwise, you just get the concert, which isn't a bad deal.
No, not at all. But
That's fine.
Still.
Yeah, it's better if you get both. Especially if you got your date, and you want to take her to get some Italian food.
Or would be even worse, Oz, is if you did not fill out your entry slip correctly and put your contact information.
Ooh,
Some people are just so quick to put those things in there, they don't fill them out completely.
correct.
So we have no way to reach you.
Yep. Boy, that would suck.
That would really suck.
Because then I would have the extra tickets.
Ah,
too.
darn it. You get the dinner and the concert.
Yeah. We'll just take Larry and Patricia.
Why not? They deserve it. They work so hard.
Yeah. That's probably exactly what I would do.
You know,
Yeah.
that sounds like a plan. I'm with you.
All right. Whoever
them.
signed up, I suggest you be there. Otherwise, Larry and Patty get your
That's
package.
right. They get to see the black fingernail dog.
Yes. We won't talk about that. So guess what else we're doing at the State Fair this year on Thursday, the 13th.
Oh, we're laughing a lot. Are we laughing a lot on the 13th?
Oh, we're laughing.
Okay,
We're
good.
going to laugh really, really
Yes.
hard. We have probably 5 of the best comedians in Albuquerque going to be on stage Thursday, the 13th, from 6 to 8. So that's in between open karaoke and the showcase. We're going to have Keith Breckenridge, David Roseman, Buck D, Eddie Stevens. I don't know if you guys have seen this English guy, but he's hilarious.
He's hilarious. Yes.
And Julian Moten. And this is produced by Left Field Productions. And like I say, I mean, you're not going to want to miss this one.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great comedy show.
The best I think that the state fair has ever seen.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be
Yeah.
great. And then moving right along to the state fair, I'm going to run down what's going on. Everything takes place at the main pavilion, which is the Mattress Firm Pavilion, which is where the beer garden is, which is where all the food is, which is where you want to be. It's the only place to be at the state fair besides the pig races, okay? Because I'm going to sneak away to go see the pig races. I've got to see them.
Okay. I've never seen a pig race.
Oh, they're hilarious, man.
I'm from
They're
San
little
Francisco.
pigs. Huh?
I'm from San Francisco. I've never seen a pig race.
Okay, you got to take a break and go see the pig. Me and you will go see pig
We
races.
will go see pig races.
Yes.
Guaranteed. It's a
Gotta
date.
see 'em. And if you want to know what's going on at the fair this year, go to their website and just click on things to do. They have an amazing fair this year. So here's what's going on. Open karaoke is every night, September 6th through the 15th, from 5 to 5:45 p.m. Online registration will open September 1st. We can take 7 people each night.
Oh, nice.
So know that those slots are going to fill up quickly. Adult showcase nights, September 6th through the 13th, every single night at 8 p.m. The parade is Saturday, September 8th, starts at 9 a.m. You won't be there, I know that.
No, I'm not an early bird. I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. You gotta begin your journey over there at 6 a.m.
Yeah, see, and I'm just rolling over
Yeah.
for the second snooze. But count me in for Twilight, okay? I can do cold. I just can't do early.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Then the adult semifinal nights is Friday, September 14th at 8 p.m. That's going to be the top 24. And then the very next night, which is September 15th at 8 p.m., is the adult finals and
So
grand
exciting.
finale for them. So we will find out who the champions are. And then the very next day, which will be Sunday, September 16th at 2:45 p.m., will be the minors final and champion day.
Wow.
Check this out. Guess who the KJs are?
Hmm.
Did you notice that I said KJs as in two?
2. More than 1.
More than one? So Famous Amos and Drastic are both covering the minors day. So we'll see how that works out.
Tag team. We love it.
That should be awesome.
Oh, that will be awesome.
It should have been Tommy Hurricane, but because of his schedule,
Right.
I mean, he's booked almost every night now.
Good for
He just-
Tommy.
He just couldn't do it. So
Excellent.
he graciously gave up his spot, and we're going to have it covered by those 2 KJs.
Excellent.
So it should be a good time. We will also be doing the special recognition and awards that day at about 3:45. And then we do the cake cutting ceremony right after the champion show is over. And we're all said and done.
Chocolate cake.
Yes. And for any contestants that are watching right now or watch this later, just a heads up, you were asked in the beginning if you want your video performance at the state fair done by Double L Media. If you want that done, you want to contact us, not Double L Media. You can just shoot an email to awards@callmeoz.net and say, hey, I want my video done. We will send you all the information. The cost is $125. It is professionally done. You will not be disappointed with it. You will love this. You will cherish it for the rest of your life. So anyway, that's the way it's done. And you can pay by credit card or debit card. And that's the way we take care of it. And then Larry and Patty will be there on the night that you're performing. And they will do the video for you. So that's what's going on in case you're wondering what's up with that. Let's see. I think that's about it as far as what's going on at the fair. So moving right along after the fair, we have another major event,
Yes.
like 2 weeks later.
Yes. Just keep it moving forward.
Yeah. So if you happen to be one of the top 24 in the semifinals, you automatically move on to the Balloon Fiesta. It's not a competition. We're just going to sing. We're just going to do karaoke. So we have 2 days, October 10th from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then October 11th from 5 to 7:30 p.m. So that's going to be just before the Balloon Glow. Those top 24 are automatically entered. And then there's room for about 12 to 15 extra singers afterwards. So there's no pre-registration. You just have to walk up. And as long as there's space, you get to sing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Outside again.
Outside again on another big stage.
Yes.
Hopefully those are the only 2 days. Well, if it's going to rain or snow or do any crazy weather, I'm really hoping those are the 2 days it
That
doesn't.
does not. Exactly.
It's going to be hosted by McLean from Kamikaze Karaoke.
Okay.
He's rare. You don't see him very much. And this is also sponsored by Little Anita's, which is the same
Yeah.
people that own Fiestas.
Exactly.
So pretty cool deal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Definitely.
Then we move on to November, which will be the birthday bash for Call Me Oz.
Call me Oz. More cake.
More cake.
You
Lots
tell
of
I like cake.
entertainment. If you all remember the birthday bashes from the past, they involve karaoke, live music, comedians, burlesque dancers, salsa dancers,
Yes, I remember.
whatever. We'll probably have magicians this year. I mean, it's just a full night of packed entertainment.
Entertainment.
You know,
Yep.
and food and fun and cake.
And cake with a variety show. Yes.
How many candles do we get this year? 5 or 4 or 6?
Well, even though you were, because you can't even say you were retired, you still had your fingers in the pie, or else, So we cannot count that as a down year. Why would we
guess.
do that?
Right.
We should not do that.
Maybe we should take a poll. What do you all think? Should we count my retired year as a year alive, or should we count it as retired? That's a great question.
It is, because can I give you my vote now?
Yes.
It should not be counted as retired because you were not.
I was just taking a break.
It was a break.
was
It wasn't
sleeping.
retired.
I was sleeping.
With his eyes closed or open. Were they closed or open? I think they were open.
I think they were open. Yeah, I would say they were open.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. From there, in December, it's Twinkle Light Parade time.
My turn. Yeah, I can be on that float.
You can do that because it's at night.
That's right. I can do cold. I
Yes.
cannot do early.
Yes. And even though we all act like we're not cold on that thing, believe me, we're freezing our
it's
patooties
freezing.
off.
Like
It's
I
cold.
said, yes. I'm from
cold.
San Francisco. I am not from Albuquerque. It's a different kind of cold.
Very cold. So, just so you all know, if this is the first time you've joined us on a Wednesday night, we do this every Wednesday at 6 p.m. That's just what we do. It works well. So join us live every
Yes.
Friday. And if for some reason, every
Wednesday.
Wednesday. If for some reason you don't want to watch it on Facebook, you can go to Call Me Oz, go to Where is Oz Tonight, and you can actually watch it on that page as well.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Well, now you know.
I'm learning something new every
You
day.
learn something new every day. And Double L Media, without Double L Media, I'd still be standing around doing this,
Yes.
Poll count them.
Turning your cell phone around and
Yeah, everybody's saying count the year you were retired.
Okay. So I'm being told that we should count the year that I was retired.
That's
So
right.
instead of call it retirement, let's just call it that Oz took a nap.
you took a nap. A 360, how many day nap?
You know what? It was almost 365 days to the day.
See?
Depending on what you want to count, I mean, the state fair asked me to come back and do the champion showcase.
And
So
we
we
did
did
that
that.
wonderfully.
Oh God, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what convinced me to come back. It convinced me that the community was still very tight, and we were still there. For that show, if you remember right, we didn't even plan really.
No, it was just like done almost overnight.
Almost overnight.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, I'll tell you what happened behind the scenes. I was contacted and I was asked to put this show together. I was so busy, there was no way I could have done it. So what I did is I went to Millie
Yeah.
and I said, Millie, I need you to contact all these contestants and make this show happen. And she did. She
It was
did it.
great. It was great.
And we didn't practice together. We didn't do anything. And then everybody just showed up
Yes.
when they were supposed to show up, and we all blew them away. We had huge crowds. So that's what convinced me it was time to come back.
See?
So-
Almost to the day.
Yes. So now that's what I'm doing. So now we're going to talk a little more about the cancer benefit for the Trujillo family.
Yes.
So we had some amazing singers there. I mean, to entertain and perform, they were mind blowers. There was tons of donations. I couldn't believe them all.
Oh my.
It seemed like they were just raffling every 5 minutes. Okay, another raffle,
Never
another
a
raffle,
raffle.
another raffle, another one. I mean, it was crazy. But what I really want to talk about is the unexpected things. So here's what happened, folks. We're going to show you the ending of the video here in just a minute, but I want to tell you what happened beforehand.
Yes.
Totally unexpected. I'm sitting there in the audience with my Oz uniform on, if you want to call it that. And then all of a sudden, this one guy, he won a shirt. And I'm thinking to myself, I should have given up a shirt for the raffle. Why not, But, well, it's too late to do that. So I got to thinking, I wonder what would happen if we auctioned this shirt off. So before I sang, I started auctioning the shirt at $5.
$5.
$5,
Yep.
and then it went to like $6, and then like $11 or 10, and then 11, and then like 15, and then 20, and then 25, and then 30, and then 35, and then 40, and then 45, and then 50, and then it hit $60.
$60.
And I was impressed. But then, like, the audience didn't want to stop there. Like, I had a spare shirt in the vehicle, but they wanted this shirt taken off now. And yeah, I'm not exactly the stripper type. Like, believe it or not, I'm really kind of shy. So it took a lot of convincing,
But we convinced you.
but they convinced me to go ahead and take off my shirt. So let's just let them see the ending of this.
The ending of it. Epic.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Your glory moment. It's for a good cause. Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess I gave the shirt off my back for it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I don't know how
You know?
that happened, but it happened. It was just unbelievable.
And everybody had such a good time with it.
It was amazing.
You know?
Yes. But you know what? Amos has done so much for this community, and I had no problem doing this and helping him because, like, I can call Amos and be like, Amos, I need help tomorrow.
And he's there.
No questions asked. And this guy is just amazing.
Yes.
So I really, really felt that I was driven to help him out. And so I'm glad it worked out. I
We
want
did
to...
so well for his parents. His parents.
Yes.
Oh, they were so grateful. They were both there.
Oh, yeah.
And they were so absolutely gracious and grateful. It's like phenomenal to me,
Yeah.
considering my own, struggle and journey that I'm on right now. So
And they are going through a very tough struggle.
yes,
So the next one that comes up is his dad's
surgery.
surgery, because his mom went through the surgery, is now going through chemo. So now he has to have his bladder replaced.
They have to rebuild him an entire new bladder.
Yes.
And that has to. Oh,
Can't even imagine that. So tough times, but I'm sure everything will be fine. I want to thank Lenore. Lenore is the one that put the whole thing together. She organized it. She kept it running, and she made it happen. You and her made it
Yeah,
happen. So
yeah,
thank
yeah.
you for that.
oh, it was both of our pleasure.
Yeah.
It's the least we could do.
Yeah. And then DJ Fluffy,
Yeah.
the MC,
Oh, he was phenomenal.
he tried to auction himself off by the pound.
Oh gosh.
It didn't work.
No, he had to leave early. That's
But
why.
somebody did pay him $5 to take a picture.
A picture with Fluffy. That's right.
I thought that was cool.
Yes.
I thought that was really, really cool. So
That was phenomenal.
I know. So I'm glad it all worked out. For those of you who don't know what Call Me Oz does, Call Me Oz is a local promotion company promoting local venues and local entertainers. So for those of you that don't know, that's what we actually do. So if you need help promoting something, we can do that. If you need an event put together, we can produce them for you. We can manage them. If you own a business that you want somebody to know about, we have advertising services. If you need a KJ, a DJ, a band, a comedian, a videographer, our network is probably the largest in the state. If you need a website built and managed, we can do that. If you need benefits of social media marketing without lifting a finger, we can do that. So that's pretty much where we are.
Excellent.
Oh, guess what?
I'm afraid to ask.
Ask.
Okay, what?
I have a joke.
Okie dokie. Am I ready for it?
Hopefully it's a corny joke.
We can do corny.
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay, what's your joke?
So why did the cookie go to the hospital?
I don't know. Why'd the cookie go to the hospital?
Because he felt crummy.
Okay. All right. We can do that.
You got anything else to tell the people?
Well, I did have something I just wanted to mention off the cuff.
What's that?
Do you remember Will Celestial,
Oh, yes, absolutely.
our 2017
Yes,
number one champion?
Yes, I did.
You know what happened with him?
He hit Talent Quest.
Talent Quest.
And what did he place? Because
He
I
placed
haven't.
first.
Oh, no way!
He's going on to internationals. Talent Quest Nationals, and he hit number one. I watched the video that his wife put up on
I
Facebook.
saw the video,
But
actually.
she didn't put it up to share because I was going to share it, but
Yeah, I noticed that.
I
too.
couldn't share it.
Yeah.
So Ava, put it up so we can share it.
Right? Come on, Ava. Get with the program. Like, we want
Exactly.
to blast Will all over the
All
place.
over the place.
You know?
Number one to internationals.
So for those of you who don't know, Will was our 2006.
16, that's right.
Yeah,
16.
he was our 2016 champion. And I got to tell you something about him that was kind of funny. He tried out at one of the venues first. And then he wanted to drop out. And he said the reason he wanted to drop out was because he didn't have a following in Albuquerque. He was like, I don't know anybody. Nobody's going to cheer for me, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, I was like, Will, trust me on this. It has nothing to do with how many people you bring to the bar.
That's right.
I have seen people move on that have one person with them. And it happens time and time again. So I convinced him. He came down to what's called Mescal, or that place downtown with the open roof.
Open roof, right.
And he tried out there, and he moved on to the fair. And then he moved into semifinals and then finals, and then he took first place.
Exactly.
And so, I say this to people as encouragement that if you don't have a following, that's a very small portion of the score. What's more important is that you know the song, that you get up there with confidence, that you sing the song as close in key as you can.
Yes.
And really, that's what matters. And your song choice is important because you want to do a familiar song to the
Right.
audience.
Right.
If your song's not very familiar, then it's going to hurt you on that.
Audience won't become engaged.
Yeah, they just
with
won't.
something they don't know, that they're not familiar with.
Right.
And this man, he blows it out of the water, everything that comes out of his mouth. But when he sings those really familiar songs and the ones that he really gets into, obviously it takes him to internationals, okay?
Yes.
He is
So,
phenomenal. Congratulations, Will.
When you see people like Will move on to a bigger, and by the way, the New Mexico State Fair karaoke competitions are the third largest in the United States. The only ones that's bigger than us is Talent Quest, which is the one we're talking about, and Karaoke World Champions,
Right.
which we might be a part of next year and a possibility. It just depends on how it works out. But so, for Will to take first place with us and then first place with Talent Quest says a lot.
Says a lot.
And it reminds me of 2015 when we had Kalia take first place and then went on to The Voice. And now she is
Yeah.
doing amazing things out there.
Amazing things.
So these are good things.
And
and even
isn't-
JJ Jones, who
Oh.
has a CD release party
Tonight.
Tonight. What time does
Yes.
that start?
I think he said 8:30.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you want to be at Red Velvet Underground tonight, and you're going to watch an amazing show.
Amazing show.
Speaking
I'm going.
of, they have karaoke almost every night. They
Yes,
have
they do.
comedy 3 nights a week. They have live bands a couple nights a week. So Red Velvet Underground is definitely a really great entertainment spot.
Yes, definitely up and coming. And I spend at least a couple of days a week there.
Awesome. Very
And I can
awesome.
take my granddaughter there too.
Oh, yeah, it's a great place to take your kids. They
Yes,
love it there.
yes.
It's very entertaining, you
Mhm.
know, and Dory is extremely entertaining.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
a lovely woman.
And then Chris Raven, he's there every day from 5 to 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, yeah.
Excellent.
So Chris is amazing also.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know that I've met Chris, but because I'm not usually there quite that early.
right. He's probably gone about the time you get there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. And I want to give a very special thanks to Double L Media for the production of this show that we do every single week. We do this in his studios, along with his very amazing girlfriend, Patty. And they all met at Graham Central Station
At
back
karaoke.
in the day. Doing karaoke. during the state fair. You know, I like that. The state
Yes.
fair brings a lot of relationships
Brings
together.
a lot of relationships together.
So thanks, guys, for everything you do.
Longevity.
And we will see you Saturday at Camino Royale or next Wednesday again live. Have a great night.
Good night.